Always fun to... Spend the holiday with some NBA hoops action. Glad you all could join us. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher. And it should make this a very interesting matchup.
Lots of basketball-savvy vets on the floor tonight, Grant. These guys know the game inside and out.
Well, the IQ is so high on both sides. You know, B.A., you expect to see lots of intelligent play, and I always get excited to see teams with this much experience.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Randall can't hit. Now Los Angeles with it. Here's Carter going inside, and he can't jam it through.
First Carter, first personal foul, first team foul.
Here's Nash, taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Pass to Randall. Here's Nash. Phoenix calls timeout. And RJ, you grew up in Phoenix. I imagine still a lot of connections in this neck of the woods.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to win a state title in high school in this building right here. Look, some of the people still work here. Then I played my college ball just a few hours away in Tucson. They're down.
Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Randall outside. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Here's Harden. Yep, count it.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Nash. Driving in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
And Booker with the jam.
That's just too easy for D-Book. You can't give him an opening like that.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. And it's Phoenix's ball. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Now here's Carter. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
The Lakers trail. Pass to Washington. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And the big finish by Giannis.
Assisted by.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Here's Harden. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Mikal Bridges. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play.
Here's Nash. Good. Nash has got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And so often you see Harden flip the ball up there off the bounce, so it's cool to see him elevate and hammer it through.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set that foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Brian, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Pass to Wallace. Here's Nash, defended by Smart. Shakes him.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Here's Carter. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Being rewarded for his efforts right there.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. That shot, no good. Suns trail by 7. Pass to Nash. Outside for Booker. Here's Malawach.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Second team foul. Lakers substitution. Number 12. Austin Reeves.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. So he gets them both.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
It's stolen by Smart. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end.
Lakers 19.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Especially on the road, you want to come in aggressive. Let everyone in this arena know that you are here to play.
5 to shoot. Bridges. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First team foul.
And in recent years, we've seen the value of 3-and-D wings skyrocket, Richard.
And that trend came right about the end of my career, so I never got to cash in on one of those big 3-and-Ds, but I did win a championship playing that role, so, you know, there's that.
To the middle. Here's Whiteside. Rebounded by Malawach. Poke loose. On the wing, Bryant. From deep. And he buries his first look. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
They get it back, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Nash. The rebound by Whiteside.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Hill. Person. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop. His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Pass to Hill. Back to Reeves. There's a screen by Whiteside. No good on the three. Suns trailed by 10. Richard, when you talk about Austin Reeves, this guy continues to defy expectations.
I still can't believe he was an undrafted free agent. Not only does he score, he shoots an impressive percentage while doing it. It's just an incredible story.
Randall, good.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Malawach. Here's Nash. Now here's Bridges. Clock at 6. Here's Nash. It's hauled in by Hill. On the wing, Reeves. No points so far. Here's Whiteside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Nice pass by Reeves, reading the floor. That's one of his strengths.
And the basket by Nash.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Pass to Person. Here's Whiteside. And the layup is good off the glass. Whiteside's gotten his third basket of the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. So both teams making some changes here. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
And what makes Booker so difficult to guard is that he can score from every spot on the floor.
It's his first trip to the line. He hits the second from the line.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
And he makes all three. Los Angeles leading by 7. Right side Harden. Rebounded by Malawach.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Puts it up from 15. The shot no good. And so it's Phoenix with it. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And here's Davis. No points yet. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Top of the key. That one's wide left. The Suns trailing. Booker off the bounce. The kick out to Richardson. To the inside. Wallace. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Antetokounmpo outside. And no good. The dry spell continues. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Now here's Richardson. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Suns ahead, up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pass to Olajuwon. And here's Davis. Shot clock at 6. And the shot's good. And the Suns lead by 3.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Now Antetokounmpo. much, Giannis.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Pass to Olajuwon. Outside for Davis. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Lakers just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Carter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The shot from the low post is good. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points this quarter.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Now here's Davis. He's checked by Carter. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim.
There's a screen. Out to the right wing. There's the three. Yes, sir! Giannis showing the range.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Outside Richardson. Bridges outside. Randall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Davis. Outside for Randall. From the arc. Here's Olajuwon. And he jams it home with authority.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Both teams deciding to change it up. 1:50 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Nash. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Reeves. Soft touch off the glass.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And George Hill picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. A minute 22 left in the third quarter. Pass to Wallace. Here's Nash. He's got 14. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And that one drops for him. Nash has got 6 here in the quarter.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Undrafted out of college, Austin Reeves has beat the odds and become an outstanding player.
And he sings the second. And he nails the third. Suns trail by 5. Here's Nash. He's got 18. Booker with the finish inside.
Crafty play by Booker inside, navigating to a point-blank look at the basket.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. On the wing, Reeves. He's got 5. 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Outside Booker. for the tie. Oh, yeah! Booker dialing long distance.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
48, Los Angeles, 51.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Los Angeles leading by 3. Screen by Antetokounmpo. 3-pointer, Harden. Drains the triple.
A staple of Harden's attack. His three-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
Nash misses. And the Lakers have possession. And it's Smart missing. Here's Nash. Over Smart. It's stolen by Washington. Here's Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
It's tipped. Pass to Booker. This one for 3. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. The Lakers lead by 8. On the attack, Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Timeout.
The list of guys who have led the league in points and assists, well, it's a short one. That includes James Harden, LeBron, Wilt, Oscar, amongst others.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. To the paint. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Lakers?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Beyond the arc. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Nash. Yes, sir! Count it!
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
I just love the ball movement.
Now Randall. Here's Nash. And there's the drive. The putback. The putback. How about the activity?
An intense player on the boards. Love seeing Randall get after it and punish the opposition.
A big-time flush by Giannis.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
There's a screen. Outside Booker. From deep. Washington with a rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots. This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Timeout called, Suns. Booker fires. The three is in.
Booker's taking that shot every time if it's given to him.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Count it.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less cramps.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career. In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
Carter up top. Harden outside. Beyond the arc. Ooh, it doesn't go. Suns trail by 14.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Lakers.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Oh, it's off target. 15 seconds left in the game. The drive by Harden. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll do it, folks.